onions and dice the ginger and garlic. For those of you just tuning in.
Make sure to record the spicing part of it.
We have a request to record the spicing part of it. So
yeah, I'll be back.
So first things first with cooking with Jordan.
I forgot one thing. Okay, can you lock the door?
Okay.
Actually, never mind. Please don't lock it, because I can't come back in.
Okay. So this is going to be an Indian curry. I'm just basically just using some celery, maybe one of these peppers. Yeah, these are everything you see is what we're going to use. Okay. Our spices will be turmeric, cumin, a little bit of cayenne, coriander, little nutmeg, and garam masala, some bay leaves. I'm not going to use all the celery, maybe like a few strands, and yeah, something like that. Put the celery back in the fridge so it doesn't go bad out here. Look for the pots and pans. It's not your kitchen, but your friends. This works. Whew. So we do this the efficient way. The technique is called getting the meal done as fast as possible. So what we do is the first ingredients are all here, and it's kind of like an assembly line, a workspace. So it's like as we start out, before we even start heating the pan, we get the onions chopped. And I like to get the garlic and ginger, and if you have jalapeno, do that too, because that is the most amount of work. You have to peel and all that. So we heat up the pan pretty high heat, coconut oil or ghee if you like ghee. But coconut oil has a nice taste, and considering we're gonna put coconut milk in this bad boy, you might want to use coconut, or maybe that makes you want to use ghee. But I have this Goya brand leche de coco that will be being used. So make sure that oil's hot, and this is where we start with turmeric. Put a little turmeric in there to start the base. Now this stuff cures cancer, so be generous with the turmeric. It's cheap. Look at that, $2.69 for a bunch of it. You could also use raw turmeric, but it'll probably stain your fingers and start to smell it. We don't have the smell-o-vision activated yet, but it's there. And then we dump the onions in. Boom. Okay, so as I was saying earlier, we want to be as efficient as possible with the production. So I'm turning this shit up because we want it to sizzle. We want it to sizzle. So next, the next chunk of stuff we're gonna put in there is gonna be the garlic, ginger, some mushrooms, and then we're gonna do this. Boom! Garlic, ginger, and now you don't want to put garlic and ginger in there too long, or like alone. Like right now the onions are cool cooking, but we don't want to burn that. These are cooked so small they can burn easily, which is why you like to have it with other stuff. Wash that off. I don't know if you're into the leaves, you can use the leaves. I'm not. So take a nice bite of celery. Search the kitchen for a wooden stir thing like this. Now, the tomatoes and mushrooms soak up flavor really well. So that's why they all go in together. And tomatoes also add an extra little like liquid, some juice. And that will be ideal for adding in the rest of the spices, which we will do momentarily. So we want to make sure the onions are pretty small, soft and smooth by the time we add the other stuff in. They'll start to come apart, you know. And you know, everyone likes grilled onions. Shit. So now let's add some cumin. Now, if you want it to be very spicy, add in some cayenne pepper right now. Because if that cooks in the beginning, it'll just get spicier. In most cases. So that's up to you. I'm probably gonna end up putting more cumin in, but we just want to put it in the beginning because we make kind of like a paste. So now we're gonna dump all this shit in. So it starts to sizzle a little bit. That's because of the water from the tomato, or the tomato juice. But it starts to look good, right? So now's a good opportunity. Put in some coriander. Now the thing is if we put too much spice in, it might start drying up and the pan might start, you know, the food might start sticking. Now is also a good time to turn the heat down, by the way. Now normally I would, you know, skin peel the orange, but I don't feel like it, so I'm not gonna. Throw those in there. You know, it's all good. Put those out here. Little nutmeg. Little nutmeg never hurt anybody. Oh, you also might want to throw in some paprika if you got it. I don't think I have any, but if you got it, throw it in, baby. Be generous with your spices, because what's going to happen is soon we're going to put some coconut milk in there and everything's going to change. So the other thing is that we don't want to overspice it as we're cooking the preliminary vegetables, because then we kind of lose the sense of each flavor when we get the big, you know, the final product. Oh, I forgot the zucchini. I don't know. Do something like that. Cool. It's really up to you what you want your curry to like focus on. I like to make most of my vegetables kind of equal sized because it helps distribute the flavor. You know, never hurt. Eat the ends of those. And now what's nice is it gets wetter with the more vegetables, especially celery and like zucchini, because they're kind of inflated with water anyway. I don't know, I made that up, but it always seems to work. So, a little more cumin. That never hurt anyone. And then when you don't want to overspice, because you like to keep throwing spices in, you know, put it back into your spice cabinet or your spice tray. Good, good. Oh, bay leaves. Let's do it. Just throw some bay leaves in there, because they really tie a meal together. I like to keep the kitchen clean as I'm going, so then you don't have to worry about a mess after. You can just enjoy your meal and not be like, oh, damn it, we forgot the rice. You don't have to be like, oh, I gotta, you know, clean up everything, because you're like, yo, it's already clean. Now, I don't know if that's spicy. It's not, so we'll just put it all in. Okay, so now we're gonna let all this cook the old-fashioned way for a moment before we dump in the coconut milk and change everything forever. You want this to be a very potent flavor right now, so if you do want to taste it, I'll give it a second, you know. But oh, the eggplant, you know, I don't think we're gonna do eggplant. I think I changed my mind. Okay, That was easy. Got rid of a whole ingredient we don't have to take care of anymore. Good. Throw this away. You know, clear off this. God damn it. Okay, good. Oh, extra little bay leaf. Throw that in there. Cayenne pepper, you never know. Good. Garam masala we're gonna need. Good. You're doing great out there. Good, good, good. A little sip of water maybe. Now we need a pot for the water, or the, you know, the rice. So we're not gonna make a lot of rice because homegirl doesn't eat carbohydrates or something. So this is looking good. About this time, shake this up, coconut milk. And we're not gonna put all of it in because, well, okay, this is up to you now. Because basically, the more you put in, the more watered down it gets, which is fine as long as you keep spicing it. But see how we don't want to make it too watery in the end. You want to make it more like syrupy, I guess. So now you add in a bunch of garam masala. This is like the thickening agent. So start with a good amount of that, and then even if you used too much coconut milk, it's cool. I always throw in a little cayenne too, just for kicks and giggles. And so now this will change colors a bit. You can also throw in more turmeric right now. That'll make it a lot more yellow, as you see like yellow curries and yellow dals in Indian restaurants. Something like that. So see how we're getting darker here? The garam masala has a really sweet taste to it and a really sweet smell also. So, you know, maybe you like it, maybe you don't. But, you know, choice is yours. This is your meal. You're nourishing yourself. So your body knows what it wants. So here's where we, with the rice, we open the rice. Oh, see, we need the scissors again. And then we'll do this. Rice. Okay. That looks good. Good, good, good. And now here's where, oh, you're kidding me. She had all these spices? Oh, paprika. Perfect. So, you know how I said earlier, put paprika in? Here's some paprika. That was a lot. Oh well. But basically, you can just be creative here. A little pepper never hurt anyone. You could also put in just the whole pepper corns if you want to open it up, but I'm just going to do that. And now you might be wondering why we haven't put salt in. That's because I forgot. But, you know, the great thing about salt is you can just put it on later. So here we have some pink Himalayan salt. Shower that on in there. And salt really helps bring the flavors out, which you want to probably add that in if you're watching this video in its entirety before you've put the coconut milk in. I would definitely add some salt in now. Add it around a little after the ginger and the garlic part and the mushrooms and tomatoes, because that helps bring out the flavors. Himalayan salt maybe not so much, but if you use like traditional table salt, it helps really expunge all that stuff, something like that. So good, we don't need that. I don't know, maybe you have some more spices and you want to throw them in. Just do it. Curry seasoning, oh great, great. So if you have this, you could just use that. Maybe we'll throw some of this in too, hey. But look, let's look at this too. Cumin, turmeric, coriander, chili pepper, mustard, cardamom, ginger, cloves, nutmeg, red pepper, cinnamon, black pepper, saffron. So as you are no doubt aware, that's a lot of the stuff we've, oh, garam masala, she has everything. So that's all the stuff that we already put in. And you see how it's getting a little more gooey here, it's not as watery. That is good. And notice I haven't even tasted this yet, so it's kind of just like whatever. I'm gonna taste it right now actually. Because if it's too strong or potent, you can always just add more of this good stuff in. Damn, that's good. Oh, fuck yeah. You're doing great. Oh yeah, that's good. Woo! A little bit spicy. You know what? Fuck it. Let's put a little bit of that in. Makes it sweeter, you know? Now, it's missing something. This is where you could, well, no. What is it missing? It's not missing anything, it's just... Good.
I'm gonna take them out really quick.
Oh,
Smells good. Sounds like
I know.
Are you like dying of sweat?
I'm waiting
here?
for you. No,
Oh, okay.
I'll go with you. Can I come with you?
Yeah.
I'm gonna wear the GoPro.
It's hard to run, but
Although-
I'm excited to do something. Put that just on the bottom, right?
Yeah, actually it'll be fine.
Try it on. You wanna take one?
What? One dog?
Yeah.
Sure.
You like Ollie better. You can take Ollie. Poor little Pen.
Yeah, I don't really like Penny. Penny's a little bitch. Penny's a little bitch.
Aww.
You get it?
Yeah, but she's...
A little female dog.
I know. You little doggy. You made it pretty fast.
I know.
So
Well,
you got the whole process down, right? So I can...
yeah, I talk. It's about efficiency. There's also not a lot of stuff in it. If you put more in it, then it's just about how long it takes to chop it.
You ever put it over like rice or anything?
That's what I'm doing.
You are?
Yeah,
Oh, you made rice?
yeah. For me, I know you're not gonna have any. Or are
What rice
you?
do you normally do?
I made jasmine rice.